Hello, welcome to another eWay-CRM tutorial. Today we'll learn how to customize a template for Microsoft Word. eWay-CRM can export data into Word templates so you can easily generate proposals, contracts, or letterheads. The system includes a set of predefined templates, and since version 9.3, you can modify these templates or even create new ones, including the ability to add images. The easiest way is to take one of the templates we've prepared for you and adjust it as needed. Of course, you can also start from scratch. Today, we'll modify a proposal template. Let's open eWay-CRM online, click Settings, and select Templates. I'll choose the bookkeeping module where proposals are created. A list of available templates will appear. Click this button next to the proposal template to download it. If your template can't be downloaded, it was created in the old format and we'll need to do it differently. Go to eWay-CRM and export it via the standard Export to Word feature. Right-click any record, select Templates, choose your template, and export it to Word. Then, open the exported file or the template we just saved in Microsoft Word. Once opened, you'll see placeholders that eWay-CRM replaces with real data. In an exported document, you'd see actual values instead of placeholders. The simplest placeholder is current item, which refers to data from the current record. If you generate the template from a bookkeeping record, it's that specific record. If you generate it from a contact, it's that specific contact, and so on. Inside the square brackets, you enter the name of the database field from eWay-CRM. You can find the field name by hovering your mouse over the field on the item card, in our case, the bookkeeping record, and waiting a moment. The database field name will appear in a tooltip. You can also go to the Administration Center. Open Fields. Select the bookkeeping module and copy the field name directly from the database name column. For example, let's add the offer expiration date so that the client knows how long the prices are valid. In the Administration Center, I'll find the field due date, copy its database name, and place it here. So the full placeholder is current item, valid until. You follow the same logic for any other field, including custom ones. To display any field from the current item, use current item followed by the field name in square brackets, all written as one word, no spaces. Because we're in Word, all formatting works normally, font type, size, color, etc. Let's make due date bold so it stands out for the client. Before we move on, here's one quick tip. Document headers are created using invisible tables. Let's display one to show how it looks. Invisible tables allow you to align data in columns neatly. If you tried using tabs instead, the alignment wouldn't look good. That's why we recommend customizing our predefined templates rather than starting from scratch. They include plenty of hidden tricks. Now let's continue with another placeholder. What if we want to display data from a related record? For example, information about the company the proposal is issued for, or about the individual items listed in the proposal. In that case, we use a different placeholder structure. Folder name, relation type, relation item, DB name. Don't worry, it's not rocket science. Let's break it down. We're on a bookkeeping record. This record is linked to the companies module, so we replace folder name with companies. A record can be linked to multiple companies, but the primary one is selected here. However, some companies also create custom fields, for example, if they want to keep track of where they buy their products. Most often, you'll use this primary relation, so you replace relation type with customer. So the placeholder structure changes to companies, customer, relation item, DB name. If you're referencing a user-defined relation field, use the field name in uppercase. For example, AF26. You already know how to replace DB name. It's the database field name. When I hover over the company name on its card, I see that the field is company name, so the final placeholder is company's customer relation item company name. We can see this placeholder already exists in our template. There's also one for the address and another one for the contact person. That table is called contacts, and the relation type is contact person. Let's add the company's phone number. We'll find the field in the administration center, copy its database name, and insert new placeholder. And that's it. Perfect. You can find a full list of tables and relation types in our online documentation. The link is below this video. Now, let's look at tables and images. Starting with tables. Tables are useful when you need to list multiple related records. For example, all items on a proposal. You could also create a template that lists related contacts. We again use the placeholder folder name, relation type, relation item, DB name. In our case, folder name is goods in cart, and relation type is goods in cart. Easy to remember. Our template already includes the item code, name, quantity, price per unit, including currency, and total price. At the bottom, there's the price excluding VAT, which comes directly from the bookkeeping record. Keep that in mind. eWay-CRM automatically creates as many table rows as there are related items. Everything else works the same way. Let's add the description field for each item. In the Administration Center, find the field description and insert it below the item name. That's it. We already know the process. One quick word tip. I'll quickly make a table from scratch and insert a placeholder into it. Feel free to add an item description again. If you insert a placeholder into a new table and try to narrow the column, it will work for the placeholder, but the actual description may not be displayed in its entirety on a single line after the template is generated. The fix is simple. Go to Table Layout, open AutoFit, and select Fixed Column Width. Now you can resize freely. Finally, let's talk about images. In eWay-CRM, each record can have its own image. When exporting to Word, that could be product photos, company logos, or contact pictures. Let's work with product images. I'll delete my test table and clear the cell in the code column. That's where we'll insert an image. Images require a bit more setup than placeholders, because you might want to adjust their size, position, and text wrapping. Here's how. Insert any image into Word. I'll just pick one from my PC. Remove cell margins, adjust width and height as desired. Then right-click the image and choose View Alt Text. In the description field, enter your placeholder. In the Administration Center, the image field is called Picture. And because it's a product image, we'll use the same placeholder format as before. Goods in cart, relation item, picture. Done. Let's test it. Before we do, let's make one intentional mistake to show an example. I'll take this placeholder, copy it, and add a space before the bracket. This will cause the placeholder not to be replaced. There could also be other issues. Wrong capitalization, missing underscores, or extra spaces. Be careful with that. Now let's save the template and go back to eWay-CRM Online. Again, open Settings, Templates, and Bookkeeping. To upload a new template, click here. If you want to replace an existing one, like our proposal template, click this button instead. Now let's upload our new template. You can also verify parameters such as the name and record type. That's useful if you want the proposal template to appear only for bookkeeping records of type proposal. For invoices, you could display something else. The template language setting determines the language of drop-down values. Let's generate the template. Right-click the bookkeeping record, go to Templates, our new proposal, and Export to Word. eWay-CRM generates the document and we can open it. Here's the proposal due date, in bold as expected. We also added phone number and all images loaded perfectly. And here's our broken placeholder, showing exactly what happens when it's entered incorrectly. The rule is simple. If you see the placeholder text in the document, it means it wasn't recognized correctly. If it's missing, it means the field value was empty in eWay-CRM. Everything else is easy. If you want to learn more about creating templates, visit our online documentation. You'll find a complete list of placeholders, table names, and relation types. And if you ever need help, just contact us. We're here for you. Thank you for watching. And don't forget, be effective with eWay-CRM.